Installing a floor joist is a relatively easy task in new construction. The foundation is open, so the floor joist just slides in from above. But replacing one in a house that already stands, that's a different story. First, you're working from below. Second, the joist is about 6 inches longer on either end than the room you're working in. But sometimes you have to cut out an old floor joist and put in a new one. Such is the case with this house after a small electrical fire. The fire burned through a section of one of the floor joists, and the homeowners wanted to replace it without tearing up the finished wood floor or subfloor above. Today we're going to work alongside Carpenter Calvin Cutts as he removes this floor joist and slides in a new one. The initial plan of attack is clear. Separate the floor joist from the subfloor using pry bars and wedges, and then cut it free with a reciprocating saw. But first, Calvin cuts the web out of the eye joist so that the top flange can flex as he wedges it away from the subfloor. Next, he separates the floor joist from any walls that it's nailed to and wires that run through it. Now he can work on the top flange unimpeded. First thing he does is cut a notch in the flange to create a weak spot. After trying a few pry bars and breaking one, Calvin realizes that his hammer is his new best friend. With the right combination of tools, it's just a process of cutting through the glue and screws, shimming the next cut, wedging behind the cut, and cutting some more, and breaking a lot of saw blades. Eventually, he gets the top flange cut free and he can remove it. The new joist is cut at least 3 inches longer than its span to allow at least 1.5 inches of bearing on each end. One end is wedged up on the top of the beam. The other is slid into position. To roll the joist upright, the subfloor is jacked up and the joist is tapped into position. But first, they run a bead of construction adhesive along the top flange to make it hard for the next guy to remove.